What's up, my busy bees? Good evening, good evening, good day, good day. Today we are making some Chinese inspired food, okay? So we're going to start with some marinated pork that I am going to call something like Panda Express makes with the Beijing beef, but I'm going to use pork. How I'm going to achieve that is I'm going to use the marinated pork that I bought from the Asian store. I'm going to use some garlic paste. Okay. I'm going to use some garlic hoisin sauce. And when you use hoisin sauce, guys, please be very careful. This is very, very potent. It's pungent and it has lots, it's packed with lots and lots of flavor. Also, the sauce is going to be made with this. I don't know how to pronounce this. I am not Asian. I'm not Korean. I am not Chinese. But what I do know is that it tastes amazing. And this is a Korean style pork barbecue sauce. So this is what we also are going to use. So come on with me. Let's get ready to make some Korean slash Chinese food. And I'm also going to make some rice. So I have some already prepared rice that's already cooked. Here you see my carrots. And here you see my onions. Sorry about a little bit of the carrot in there, but I did chop this with a food processor. And also, I have my handy dandy garlic butter so that we can achieve Benihana's fried rice. Okay? We are going to mimic that rice, and it is going to taste good. So sit back, take a seat, enjoy cooking some Chinese flavored food at home in your own kitchen as if you went and got takeout. All right, guys, so I'm going to pour about a tablespoon of canola oil in the pan. You can use what you want to, it can be vegetable oil, grapeseed oil, so on, so on. It's what you choose to use in your kitchen. That's what I love about my cooking. You can do what you want to do in your kitchen, so you can incorporate what I do into your routine and make it your own. So first, I'm going to put what you call sweet peppers in. And I have some red, orange, and yellow peppers, sweet peppers. You'll find this in the produce section of your local grocery store, as well as a half of small sweet yellow onion. And you go with what you like. Now, my kids don't like a lot of that kind of stuff in their food, so I'm putting just enough for me. So basically, I'm just going to cook these until they soften up and turn translucent. The onions are going to turn translucent, and the sweet peppers are going to be softer. You won't need any salt or anything on this at this point, because one thing about Chinese food that I have found, the sauces that they use and the marinades that they use are very well seasoned. You won't have to use a lot of salt or pepper unless it's like crushed pepper or maybe some garlic sauce pepper, something like that if it calls for that, or some chili peppers or something. So it should be fine with just cooking it in the oil. So I'm going to finish this up stirring this around, and I'll be right back when it's time to put the meat in the pan. All right, my busy bees, this is what your onions and your sweet peppers should look like. Moving on to the meat. All right, guys, so now what I've done is I sprayed my pan with some olive oil non-stick spray. Even though I have a non-stick pan, I don't want anything to stick. I want it all to come out beautiful. So I'm going to set my meat in. And this meat is beautiful, guys. Look at that. So that's pretty much what you want to hear. And like I said, if you don't have a local Asian mart near you, then what you want to do is just get you some pork butt, slice it up, and find you, maybe go online. I know Amazon has a lot of stuff, Asian stuff, as well as Asian stores also ship their products. And you want to find you a Chinese barbecue or a Korean barbecue sauce to marinate your meat in. And you'll get the same, you'll achieve the same goal. All right, so I got the meat in the pan. And as you guys know, with Chinese cooking, you're always going to taste garlic. So I'm going to add some garlic paste. This is just real garlic minced up so fine that it's in a paste. And you don't have to do a lot of work by chopping it or anything. So you can also find this in your local grocery store in the produce section in the refrigerated part. It does come cold. Okay. So guys, comment down below and tell me what is your favorite Chinese dish. What is your favorite Chinese meat? Would you say it's pork? Would you say it's shrimp? What do you normally get for takeout? Because I guarantee you, whatever it is, guys, this is just a little bit of accent salt. You don't need to do this, but I do to enhance the flavor of the food. And it's not going to hurt anything. But like I was saying, comment down below and let me know what is your favorite meat to get takeout with when you eat Chinese food or go and eat Chinese food. I would say my favorite meat would be, I don't have just one, first of all. If it's teriyaki, I would pick teriyaki beef. If it's some type of Asian flavor or Chinese flavor or Korean, whatever I'm eating, whatever restaurant I'm eating at, I'm going to go for a barbecue pork. Shrimp, I would probably only want in my fried rice if I choose to have it there, or chicken. And I also would eat chicken teriyaki as well. But everything I named, you can cook at home. And eat it and have it taste just as good as eating it out or getting it delivered by Uber. It's not hard, guys. It's really not hard. I know it may sound unachievable, but it really is achievable because all you have to do is make sure that you have your seasonings, which normally with Chinese cuisine is almost always some type of sauce that you're going to make for a marinade or to cook with. That's why the Panda Express sauces fly off the shelf. So, Busy Bees, I want to take this opportunity to say thank you for watching if you've gotten this far. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, please like this video. And like I said, comment below and tell me what your favorite Chinese cuisine is. I'll be right back when the meat is done cooking and I'll show you what it looks like before we put our sauces on. Okay. All right, so this is what it looks like, almost done. I'm not sure if you know it or not, but pork does not take a long time to cook. So now I'm gonna add those onions and sweet peppers back in here, and I'm just gonna let them sit there for a moment. And I am going to add a little bit of my garlic hoisin sauce. I'm gonna use about a little bit over a teaspoon. And then I'm also going to use the barbecue pork sauce. And I'm going to use about a quarter, 1/4 of a cup, a quarter of a cup. Now, once you open this stuff, it does last a good while. All you have to do is put it in the refrigerator. So now I'm just going to toss that sauce in. This also would be good grilled, guys. And just put your peppers and onions on the grill. Another idea for barbecue Korean pork. Doesn't that look good? I want to dive in and eat it all up by myself, but that's not realistic. I mean, oh, this smells amazing. The peppers put a little bit of color. It adds the color that we need. It's giving color. The onions are going to add the flavor. The garlic paste is going to give what it's giving. And this is going to be amazing, guys. So, this is completely done. It's time to move on over to the Chinese fried Benihana inspired fried rice. All right. All right, guys. So, I'm back and we're ready to do the fried rice. I have a teaspoonful of oil in here and some nonstick spray of your choice. And I'm just going to put my onions in. Everything has been washed, including my hands, and prepared with love and cleanliness. It's just to keep the time down. I don't show all that. So I'm going to also put the carrots in. And I'm just going to move it around like so. Now, for this, I am going to use a little bit of salt. It helps break down everything. And it also gives it flavor that we need. If you're going to chop your vegetables up this fine, I wouldn't put my heat too high. Maybe medium. So at this point, I'm just going to keep stirring and get my onions translucent and get my carrots tender to the bite. And then we're ready to move on to the next process. All right, so now we're ready to put the garlic butter. Okay. Let them melt a little. Also, I'm going to add a tablespoon of regular butter. Get that on in there and melt. While that's happening, guys, I want to go ahead and add my garlic paste. And so while all of that is going on, all that good love is going on over here. I'll make room for my eggs. And I'm going to start Cooking my eggs. So to my dish, I'm going to add 4 eggs because that's how much eggs I want in mine. But in yours, go ahead and use as much as you want to use. If you don't want to have a lot of eggs, go ahead and only use 1 egg, and that will be fine. If you're cooking for more than 4 people, 1 egg per person, I would say. All right, now I'm going to add my green onions. Still scrambling my eggs. All right, and at this point, the eggs are pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and mix everything together. That looks so delicious. And it smells delicious, guys. So at this point, you're at home, so you don't have to do anything special. Okay? So at this point, you go ahead and add your rice. I have to get up in there, guys. There we go. Pick it up. Alright, so we're just mixing everything in. By the way, a little tip is to use some day-old rice, so cook it the day before. And you'll get a better result. But if you happen to not do that and you forget the night before, you'll be fine. Just kind of let it cool off a little bit. That way it won't stick. And it'll be sort of like this, and you have to break it loose, and then you get better whole grains instead of mushy grains of rice. So I'm just going to keep continuing to stir, and I'll show you what I do next. Okay, now it's time to pour the soy sauce on. Not soy. Okay, at this time, you want to do this one seasoning that I did not show you that I love to use on my fried rice. I think it's amazing. And that is the chicken bouillon sauce seasoning. They call it chicken flavor bouillon. I like to use like a tablespoon of that, and it's by NARS, or you can use the one that you choose. If you want to spice this rice up, you can use some cayenne pepper or red pepper flakes, whichever one you choose. But I would prefer you use cayenne pepper. And this is the end result, guys. Doesn't this look restaurant worthy? I think so. I'm going to add just a little bit more soy. And I have takeout at home that I made myself. I know exactly what's in it. I know what I didn't put in it. And I know what I did put in it. And it's going to be freshly hot out of the pan. And I don't have to wait on it or go sit in the line. And it didn't take me all day to slave over the stove to make it. So guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I want to leave you with an inspirational word. Please be kind and nice to others, because you don't know what the other person is going through. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Have a great, great day. And busy bees, bye.